next for the Golden State? Joining us now is a GOP candidate vying for Newsom's job, Major Williams. Major, thanks for being with us tonight. It's great to see you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me on again. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, this race is really heating up, and I want to ask you about something you posted recently on Twitter. You said the Republican Party has a great opportunity in California, but will fade quickly due to politics as a usual way of doing things. What do Republicans out there need to change or do differently?
Well, I just think it comes down to the concept of embracing just kind of like where we are now, and getting out, and boots on the ground, so to speak, as they always say. We have to go out there and connect. And we also have to go out there and engage and get people excited and let people know what we truly stand for, instead of letting certain other individuals or the left kind of paint the narrative in regards to what Republicans are and what we represent. We know that our morals and values is suited to restore California. So we have to go out there and do the work. But more importantly, I just want to stress that, we have to get rooted in understanding why our founding fathers created the Constitution and have the right type of individuals leading us moving forward versus the standard career politicians or perennial candidates. We need something new and fresh, and our campaign represents that.
Major, I often refer to California as paradise lost because only liberals could ruin a place like California. That's the closest thing we have on earth to a garden of evil, Garden of Eden. But that is, I think, unfortunately, the reality. I want to show you a headline from the Los Angeles Times about California in 2020 for the first time ever. Lost population. I mean, think about that. Literally ever, California has never lost population until right now. What would you do, Major, as governor to reverse that trend?
Well, at this point right now, we have a lot of damage that we have to kind of make amends for, but it starts with making California business friendly. If you have someone in leadership that understands that if you make California business friendly, it's a ripple effect, because once our economy is doing better, people have jobs, small businesses are able to benefit. We're able to actually put more attention to our homeless crisis as well. And I think that's super important. And if we don't have leadership that truly understands that particular stance, then we're going to be in a perpetual cycle in regards to where we are right now moving forward. And I have an amazing plan called the Restore California Plan, which is going to ignite all Californians, especially small businesses, which are being pushed out over 18,000 and over, we have a mass exodus of families leaving also. But if we're not business friendly and understand that dynamic and how to look at homelessness like a service versus a business, then we'll be in a perpetual cycle of weak leadership, and everybody else will continue to be frustrated in our entire state.
Major, when we consider our future generations, our youngest generation, our kids, one thing that's coming up a lot, generating a lot of controversy, is critical race theory. There's debate now in the media over whether it even exists, but there's a lot of parents that are outraged by it. What's your stance on that? I know you're a father, I think, of 3 children. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is it time to ban CRT in our schools?
I believe so. I think it's one tool and mechanism to continue to keep us divided, keep us, pinning us up against each other. I believe in, better curriculum should be, taught, and us eliminating the indoctrination that's happening in our schools, starting at pre-K. And also, with Common Core and also sex education as well. So I don't agree with it. It's not something I support. I believe in good, fair education for our kids to empower. And I also believe that we should bring back trade schools back to our schools, so kids can learn those tangible elements to allow them to exist in a world and say, hey, it's okay to be a plumber. It's okay to be an electrician as well. That's really good money. So I just think we're on the wrong path, as usual, under Democrat policies. And that's why I'm putting my name in there to go out there and fight and bring just a new brand of leadership and new alternatives for our parents and for our youth.
Major, I'm glad you are taking on the fight, but can you convince our audience that it's winnable? Because when I look at the numbers in California, for example, in the 2020 election, Donald Trump lost California by 5 million votes. As a matter of fact, almost the entirety of his popular vote gap versus Joe Biden, almost all of it, was just found in the state of California. So is it possible for a Republican, for a conservative, to win in that state?
I believe it is possible because I am a Republican and I'm a conservative. I'm also a Christian, but at the same time, I consider myself as a hybrid because my message and my way of messaging is a lot different than any other candidate in this race, because actually connecting with thousands and probably even millions of voters over the last 14 months through my story, through my journey. As I say all the time, California isn't missing the smartest candidate or the next governor or even the richest. We're simply missing relatability. And I have that from being, growing up in the projects, from now being able to have conversations, relatable conversations with the soccer moms and the soccer dads, because that's who my wife hang out with. But at the same time, from a marketing perspective, I understand business as well. And so being able to have a broad range of conversation and messaging for different audiences and groups, I know that our campaign can do that. And we can galvanize more than Republican votes. Why? Because we've already done that in 470 days.
Understood. Well, listen, typically as California goes, so goes America. So I wish you complete Godspeed in your mission to save California. Major Williams, thank you for being here this evening.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for having me.
America